There's a new AI agent framework that many are calling the OpenClaw killer. And in this video, I'm going to share what I've learned from the past month of using Hermes a lot for my business, in growing my content, and running this channel. And in the end, we'll see, is OpenClaw right for you, or is Hermes right for you, or is both? Because these are really different tools, and I think they could be complementary, but certainly you want to be picking the right tool for the right job. Okay, and so you may have seen on social media, hey, everyone's talking about Hermes. What is it? Well, for the past month, I've been using Hermes to build an automated trading bot, trading stocks and crypto for the most part. And I chose Hermes, and I think this is the first lesson, because it has a self-reinforced learning loop built in. And this is really the first big, huge difference between OpenClaw and Hermes is learning. The analogy that I like to use is like Hermes is the brain and OpenClaw, aptly based on its name, is the arms, right? And so you can start to see where maybe both of these can come together and be used for the right purposes. But to kind of a backstory here, Hermes, built by a research facility, a research company called New Research. I believe Hermes is French, so it would be Hermes maybe. So New Research custom tunes and builds models and has released Hermes Agent. So you can install it with just this command here, very much like exactly like you would install OpenClaw. And then you need to set up the model and authenticate in, and it has the same concept of like a gateway as OpenClaw. So if you're used to OpenClaw, it works a lot like it. You run it from your phone, Discord, Slack. I think I use Telegram for both my OpenClaw and my Hermes, and it should live on a dedicated machine. Now, I'm foreshadowing a little bit here. I would run Hermes on my main machine, and I might be here in the future. It's a lot safer for me than OpenClaw. But you can kind of use it wherever you want. And it has just a regular kind of onboarding wizard. You would install it via the terminal, just like everything else, and it walks you through here on the website. Of course, it's open source. You can go take a look at it here. But what I really want to look through is like, hey, what's the difference between OpenClaw and Hermes? So I think for me, the self-enforced learning loop is the biggest deal here. And we highlight that here. So it's learning all the time as we go. So if you want something that has a single purpose and you want it to get better at that over time, that's where I am, and will continue to use different instances of Hermes in my business. So the first one was this automated trading bot that I'm building. I call it Gordon, after Gordon Gekko, right, from Wall Street. But the next one is going to be a social media agent. So I want an agent that goes out and creates content with me and on my behalf. OpenClaw might have been good for that, but you have to build in this kind of recursive auto learning, maybe, Andre Karpathy style, into OpenClaw. Hermes has that built in, so it's going to keep getting better over time based on the feedback you give it. The other big thing is it creates its own skills. So as opposed to, the libraries of, ClawHub and the vulnerabilities there and relying on other people to build skills for you, Hermes just has it built in. So I'll just show you my Telegram history here. So you can just see like here, okay, it's looking for this skill and it's looking at different files and then executes code and then updates tasks, just like your OpenClaw might. And I'll just scroll back here. It's running Python, it's updating its memory, it has a skill list that it's already built in, and then if it needs to, it'll go create new skills. Okay, under the hood, more of a developer thing, but Hermes uses Honcho for like memory management and kind of backend, whereas OpenClaw just doesn't have this kind of concept. There's a lot of third-party tools like QMD. Some people are using just Markdown files. Some people are using Obsidian, but Hermes kind of has this built in already. And I can tell you one thing for sure, like after using Hermes in my stock trading tool, it has never once forgotten something that we mentioned before. And if you've used OpenClaw, you know that's not the case. Okay, just to dive in a little deeper on how memory works between OpenClaw and Hermes. In OpenClaw, it's a new session, means there's new memory. Things are not persisted unless you explicitly ask it to be persisted across all time. I asked my Hermes agent, like, hey, how does memory work? Because I'd been burned by OpenClaw previously. And it says like, hey, I write everything to memory when I need to. I compact it down, I create a log, and I manage all that for you. So without getting super technical, like it learns your preferences, improves its skill, and then deepens the model of you by managing its memory and interactions with you. And if you go back to my my chat history here, hey, memory, Craig wants GitHub planning tasks, right? So it's updating its own memory here based on something that I just told it up here. When you're creating all of these issues and epics and milestones we need for the plan you created, right? So it got this feedback from me and then went and updated its memory of what it knows about me and my preferences here. And this is me doing a pretty comprehensive kind of planning thing on my Hermes spot. So pretty big difference. And if you've been frustrated by the memory management of OpenClaw, again, it's not that it's better or worse. This is just a different tool. This is I'm doing this specific thing. I want to continue to get better and iterate and learn and refine what I'm doing. Hermes is the tool. If you're like, hey, I need something that is an orchestrator of a bunch of different tools, I think OpenClaw for an autonomous agent, I still think is the best tool. Now, you might get into like, hey, where does Claude Code fit into all this? That's another video for another time, but you should be thinking about that. I have to touch on security, and not at all to bash Peter Steinberger and the OpenClaw team, because like what he's done is literally changing the world, because it's given us this new mental model of like, hey, this is what's possible with autonomous AI agents that have access to memories and tools and kind of the breadth of things that we all do on our computer. But the way it's been developed, where it is an open platform by design, which is the amazing part of it, also creates these security issues. 36% of skills on OpenClaw have some kind of vulnerability that's been shown to them. Whereas the Hermes and the new research team are including these skills like packaged in with Hermes, and there's an approval process that new skills have to go through. It also writes its own skills based on what you're doing. So like a lot of the attack vector of OpenClaw kind of just doesn't exist over here with Hermes. Okay, but here's the real kind of like S level or ninja level move, is to use both. And this is kind of what I'm doing and what I'm planning on doing. So where I think Hermes fits in really well is what I mentioned, like, hey, I want to build a stock trading bot. There's going to be a lot of back-end work that happens behind the scenes, Python scripts that run, APIs, digesting research, and it'll run on my Mac Mini. Hermes then is just the brain that observes and makes decisions based on all the other kind of world of data that's happening over there. I think that would be pretty hard to create with OpenClaw, but it fits in really well. You might say, hey, content and social media is a really great application for a Hermes agent. Like, hey, this is who I am. This is my whole kind of opus of content and perspective, and feed in a bunch of examples. I want you to create social content, and I want you to watch what's happening there and double down on your winners and cut your losses. And it'll have this recursive self-learning feedback loop that I think is a really good application for something like that. And whereas like, hey, I'll be a little dramatic, I want to build an agent that runs my entire business. That's like the path you would go down with something like OpenClaw. You're like, hey, I want to build my own skills. I want to connect this to a bunch of different tools like Notion and email and things like that. That's really where like, hey, I have these, running a business with something like OpenClaw is really just like dozens or hundreds of individual tasks that you want it to do. And that's where I think OpenClaw, or a tool like OpenClaw, really makes sense. And so you could see, hey, these two tools could talk. And I saw on Twitter today where OpenClaw is becoming an MCP or has an MCP connector to it. So you could say, hey, instead of just like API calls back and forth or sharing markdown files or something, like, hey, Hermes could call OpenClaw as the brain on the Hermes side and the arms or claws on the OpenClaw side. Like that really may be where this goes, is like your knowledge operation center is in a Hermes agent, and your execution, tasks, cron, schedule runs in OpenClaw. And then you don't have to worry as much about like, hey, my claw just keeps forgetting everything, or hey, I'm running up against huge memory limits, or API usage is killing my wallet. Like that might not be as much of a thing if you're separating these two out. You know, mentioning models, I am running Hermes on my ChatGPT plan and have not run into a usage limit yet. I'm not just on the $20 a month ChatGPT plan. So it's a really good place to get started. I'm using GPT 5.4 there, but you can use whatever model you want. And when you go into the setup process here and do gateway setup, you can pick the model that you want, and they have access to all the models there. I wanted to do a video about this because I've been using Hermes for a while. I really like it. I really like it for certain things. Truth be told, Claude Code is still absolutely my productivity AI tool of choice, there is a spot in my world for Hermes and for OpenClaw now, and Claude Code and Claude Cowork. And I'm running all three of those, four of those, all the time. And I think you should be too. You should be aware of what's going on out there and pick the right tool for the job. And if you're looking for my latest comparison of Claude Code and OpenClaw after the Anthropic team dropped some massive new updates that make Claude Code much more accessible, much more available, especially on mobile and messaging, check out this video right here.